Money is a topic that comes up whenever we talk about why marriages fail. It's one of the things that's at the top of the list of reasons. Well, Lions and Unicorns talk about money in a very special way, and today we're going to delve in depth, money, Lions and Unicorns. Hi, this is Dr. Mark Waller. I've been a marriage family therapist for going on 20 years now. This site is about marriage, relationships, and the awakening that must occur if we're going to be successful in our relationships. Well, today we're talking about money, and Lions and Unicorns talk about it in a very different way, and there's a surprise twist. So please stay until the end and you'll find out what that twist really is. So Lions and Unicorns talk about money in relationship. It's like one's talking Japanese and the other one's talking German. But we're going to look at 3 examples and break this down so we understand that money is really not about money. It's about the emotions that are underneath money. So in our first example, you've gone to the store and you come home and your unicorn husband is waiting for you, and he grabs the checkbook and he says, "You didn't put the amount that you spent on groceries on the check stub." And you're thinking, well, what am I, a child? I don't have to, nobody orders me to put the check stub amount down. I'll get to it when I get to it. Meanwhile, your unicorn husband is going crazy saying, well, how are we supposed to know how much money we have if you won't fill out the check stub? Well, what's going on in this transaction is illustrated by looking at the diagram I'm putting up on the screen right now. Now here's our monkey brain model. There is another video on the channel that goes into this roadmap in depth, and notice its perception triggers feelings which drive behavior that has a goal. The top line is the lion, which is rejection, triggers feelings like nobody cares, which drives anger, and the goal is approval or acceptance. For the unicorn, the pattern is they feel they're in trouble, there's going to be conflict, so they get anxious and they want to avoid, and the goal is safety. Okay, getting back to our example. So you've gone to the store and you didn't fill out the check stub. Why is your unicorn husband going crazy? Well, take a look at the diagram and you'll see he's experiencing fear. He feels like things are out of control and he's never going to get safe if he can't get this thing under control and find out how much money there is in the checking account. So for him in this example, money is a source of fear. It's all about security and feeling like things are under control or he's going to be safe. Meanwhile, your experience is you feel rejected. He's putting you down. He's treating you like you're stupid. You're not important. Lions hate this kind of thing. And so you're experiencing some form of rejection, like he doesn't care about you, and so the conflict ensues, and we go into the dance of the lion and the unicorn. Let's say you're a lion and you come home one day and you want to buy a car, and you say, honey, let's go shop for cars. It's time we bought a car. And your husband looks at you and says, well, how are we supposed to pay for it? Are you sure we have the money for this? And you have the sense that he's just raining on your parade. You have a favorite car in mind and you just want to go shopping. And he's such a stick in the mud, he doesn't want to go with you. And so you start this argument. Well, let's take a look at our monkey brain roadmap again. When you say you want to buy a car, you're dreaming of the enhancement you're going to feel and how good you're going to feel when people see you in that new car and you sit on those leather seats and all the electronics that's around you, and you really are experiencing potential self-enhancement. So you're experiencing approval and acceptance, which is what lions want to experience. Meanwhile, your unicorn partner is experiencing fear. He's thinking, oh my God, how are we supposed to pay for this? Do we have money in the budget to do this? We can't go out and shop for cars. This is crazy. Things could get out of control. And you can see right away his safety is being threatened and he feels anxious that, you're not going to be able to meet your financial obligations. So you're talking about your need for approval. He's talking about his need for safety. Well, let's take a look at a third example. In our third example, you're a unicorn and you're looking at your budget and you think, we need to be saving money. I think we need to put at least 15% in savings. And you go to your partner and you say, honey, we need to save 15% of our budget. So, we've got some kind of a cushion in savings. And he says, what? How are we going to be able to afford 15%? We'll have to make sacrifices. We won't be able to go to dinner anymore. I'm going to have to sell my new car. We won't be able to be members of the club. And here we go again. We're going to have this conflict. So you're a unicorn and you're thinking, no, the only way we're going to be safe and secure and make this anxiety inside of me go away is for us to save 15%. Your husband, on the other hand, is looking at you thinking, well, I'll never get the approval, the self-enhancement that I want. I won't feel important. I won't feel special. I won't be able to spend any money on new clothes or a new car or a new house. And I'm going to be stuck in mediocrity. Well, again, if you look at the lion unicorn model that we have up on the screen, you'll see that, he's experiencing disapproval or rejection. You're experiencing fear. And so for lions and unicorns, money is a symbol of security and safety or approval and acceptance. Now, here's where this kind of has a twist to it. More than any other pattern I see in relationships, this pattern around money is the one that will flip. In other words, sometimes the unicorn is the spender and the lion is the spendthrift. But the underlying emotions tied to money always remain the same. So if you're the spendthrift, that means you're experiencing fear and insecurity around money. If you're the spender, it means you're spending money for self-enhancement. But this pattern does flip between lions and unicorns. So sometimes the saver will be the lion and the spender will be the unicorn. So it doesn't always stay true to type. Well, why don't you comment and let me know how money is handled in your relationship and see if these roadmaps meant anything to you in your specific relationship, and let's see if we can start a conversation about this. Always remember, you need to master your thoughts before they master you.